Hey folks, how's it going? Dr. Eric Hughes here. In today's video, our topic is going to be very near and dear to my heart because it's something I deal with every single day as a naturopathic physical medicine provider. And that's inflammation, right? More times than not, within the conventional medicine realm of things, inflammation is the enemy. You're in pain, you're inflamed, take our anti-inflammatories, take our Advil, take our ibuprofen, because we need to stop our inflammation, right? Our back is inflamed, so let's go ahead and get a steroid injection to stop that inflammation. I think what we need to do, not that I think, I know what we need to do, is to reframe what is inflammation and why it's actually good for us. Inflammation is the body's innate ability to heal itself, right? There's a stressor or an insult on the body, and so what does it need to do? It needs to repair. That's essentially it. That's what the inflammation process is just repairing the damaged tissues. Something as simple as working out. I hope you are active if you're watching this. Think about, doing a leg day, squats, bicep curls, whatever, crunches, and the next day you're sore. Well, guess what? While you're working out, you are breaking down your muscle. You're creating micro tears within those muscle fibers. And again, what does that body need to do? Well, if it's broken down, you need to build it back up, again, through this inflammation response, right? It is our healing response. It's almost as if, I'm trying to think of an analogy. I live in Seattle. I live north of Seattle, and so there's a bridge right between north of Seattle and getting into Seattle. And it's almost like, the bridge is your body, and we build it, great, it's there, but then it keeps breaking down over years and years and years because it's just being used over and over again. And then at one point, the city council's like, oh yeah, we need to repair this bridge. Let's go ahead and get some workers out there. Then for whatever reason, you got some mercenaries that just show up and they're just in front of the bridge and say, no, you don't need to repair it. No, we're good. We're fine. Sure. And then so the workers go home because what can they do, right? They can't work. And then years go by and decades go by and the bridge keeps breaking down. You get cracks in the concrete. And the city council's like, no, we really need to build this bridge back up. We need to repair it. And so they send out workers again. And then the mercenaries show up and they're like, the mercenaries like, what are you doing? I told you to go home. And so you go home, and then what happens? Your bridge breaks. That's a long-winded analogy, but that's essentially what it is, right? Those workers at city council, that's your body, right? Our body is intelligent. It responds the best way it can. It compensates until it can no longer compensate anymore. And inflammation is part of that compensation. It's healing response to the body. So when we say we want to stop inflammation, we are stopping our body's ability to heal itself, to repair these damaged tissues. Because what happens when we work out? Again, we work out, we get sore, we eat our food, we do our yoga, whatever, and then we don't feel sore anymore. And then you go back to the gym and you might be able to you're probably stronger, a little bit faster, your performance improves, so on and so forth. Weird, right? The problem with this whole cascade is gonna be inflammation that is chronic and low grade, right? Just kind of running its course and then also stopping it, right? Because you're in pain. And that's where we get our repetitive use and overuse injuries and things like that. And what this brings to mind with me is a pinnacle, is essentially the foundation of my business, is supporting that recovery. If we support our recovery, we support our body's ability to work through that inflammation. We don't want to stop the inflammation, we want to support it.